Virgo, welcome to Pure Tarot. I'm doing a reading for May, of course. We're gonna just jump right in because there's no use for a prelude. So Moonology, we're gonna get one card out of the Moonology deck. It says a new start is coming, and it's a new moon. We just had a new moon on the 30th of April over the weekend. Maybe you already feel this, the new start, or if you don't, right, we're right at the beginning of, as soon as the new moon is ended, right, the moon starts waxing again, growing again. But we're only a few days in, right? So it's like a tiny sliver of a moon. So give it time to grow until maybe the next full moon, usually is when you'll see in plain sight. You should be able to see something. Might not be the full fruition of what you're looking for, but things will be clear. Let's draw some tarot. I'm hearing you're expecting something. You're expecting something to happen around the full moon. Actually, it's not really expecting something. It's more like an inner knowing. Chariot in reverse, Empress, Ten of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. It's funny, this Empress card makes me think that this is the knowing that you have. I know it's not the High Priestess, but it's this sort of confidence, knowing that what needs to come to you will come to you, right? No matter what. If it's for you, that is. Yet, you're fully experiencing this new moon energy. It's showing up as an energy of stagnation or being in one place, things not evolving. It's showing as overcoming a particular experience that was difficult and related to feelings, to maybe an exchange of feelings. The new start is bound to, it's a new start is coming. I mean, it cannot not come because you have the Empress. So something is growing. It doesn't matter. Like, it's like the moon. You can't stop the cycle. You can't stop that energy, like this, the motion, and it's the same principle. I want to get the rest of the story to understand why you're at a standstill. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, same thing. Justice in reverse, Death in reverse, and Strength. 4 major arcanas. It's just so, it's like being in one place, right? Sorry for all the glare, I mean. It's like being literally pinned in one place with Death reverse, the Chariot reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I mean, all 3 cards are saying stay put. How I'm feeling this, it's because if you try to move things, it won't move. It's almost like it has to be like the natural flow of things that moves things for you. And that's why you have the Empress and Strength. These 2 majors are upright because they're 2 cards of, one is allowing and absolutely not, she's not proactive, she's passive in that sense, right? And even Strength is very passive in its energy, like the essence of the card is a very passive card, right? It's being tamed, it's being held back, it's being poised, it's about, you know, dosing, it's about I have like, it's almost patience, but it's not like the patience on the temperance card. It's more of a little bit like the real animal, right? The lion is, I don't know, I'm just picturing the lion maybe, you know, out to prey, like out to hunt, right? And everything's instinctual, so like waiting, when, knowing when to jump or whatever it is, right? Like, but there's no thought, it's all instinctual. And it's the same for the Empress, it's instinctual, it's just like, it's deep within her body, it's this deep knowing. I mean, it's funny because you're really being, you're being forced, as much as you cannot force things outside of you, you are being kind of forced, like to really, you've been like stopped, because I mean the Wheel of Fortune, it's interesting, I just said stop. If it's stopped, it's much more the Chariot in reverse, because for me the Wheel of Fortune, even if she's in reverse, it never stops spinning, right? Another remnant, like another echo with the idea that this is outside of you. You need to let the flow of things work on its own, like it's, but you don't feel like it's fair. You're not in accord with it. Not fully. Or how it's coming through is, you know, I'm thinking justice, so I'm thinking if you're being confined, kind of, right? You don't have to be within four walls there, but there's a situation in which you're not able to move freely, or maybe take action. That's what it is. It's not time to take action, I guess. I'm sorry. I had I was trying to catch a thought, but I didn't catch it. I'm just gonna say that here with the Empress and Strength, you're equipped, right? You have all that you need to endure this situation, kind of thing. Because the wheel will turn. It cannot not turn. So eventually movement will come. And I think it's all these circles, you know, the moon being, especially at the new moon and the full moon phase, it's a perfect circle. Maybe it has to do with I don't know if that's the right word in English. In French we say fébrile. I don't know. I'm gonna try maybe to create an English word. Febrility, like sort of like wired, or like, you know, feeling like edgy inside, something like that. But eager, like anticipation as well. Like it doesn't have to be negative, but it's this sort of internal energy inside. So I think you're having a hard time like accepting and balancing this situation out because of this inner feeling inside. Because you're ready, you would prefer action, and you feel the new start is coming, but you're not in a position to act just yet. And so the courage is the patience. That's the patience I was sensing. It's tied in with having the, I say courage, but it's also a form of resiliency, stoicism even, because you're accepting things for what they are, how they are, where they are, you know. Wow. You got Omega. Omega. Omega is the last card of this deck. Achievement, aim, accomplishment, finality, end of a cycle. I like the word aim. I mean, it makes me think of the World card, right? Because of the achievement, finality, end of a cycle, accomplishment. All of those words are more like in line with the World card. But I'm focusing on the word aim here. because you're having a new start. The start is like something to look forward to. So obviously the card is, it works well because, you know, to start something, usually you need to end something. So definitely there's something there, right? There's a passage. Maybe that's this energy of being, you know, held in one place is that last moment of the end of the cycle, right? That last stretch, right, where it doesn't move, but yet it's not quite finished, but it could be like, or it just did finish. So it's like the energy hasn't picked up yet. So, but the aim is the new start. So for me, it's like looking at a brighter future. It's like already like putting yourself into the new and looking forward. You have like infinity plus, infinity minus here. You know, we have the infinity symbol here as well. It's interesting to me for the simple reason that it opens up infinite potentiality, right? So this new start, you might be facing the unknown. So in that sense, maybe that's this fébrilité, like that feeling I was describing about feeling wired inside, like, you know, like it's like all this energy waiting to like explode, right? But it's about having that energy to put into something new. So it's really positive, and it's putting it into something that you know will grow. That you know is beautiful, like in every sense of the word, right? Like it does, like beauty with capital B, like meaning the idea of not just physical beauty. The handbag, for me, I think of money when I see this. But I just spoke of beauty, so I mean, it's an accessory. A lot of women feel very beautiful with, you know, designer handbags, whatever. For some, right? So it's interesting. I just spoke of beauty because of the Empress. So I'm gonna put the handbag on the Empress. It's also money because she's the one that would, you know, generate that kind of abundance in one's life. I don't know. It's like the new start for me is describing something that is beautiful and lucrative. That's so interesting. I mean, I can't define it any more than that because it's just an energy and it's like it can play out in many ways, right? But that's what I'm feeling here. Anyway, so that was an interesting read in terms of you welcoming this new cycle. I think this month will be interesting, namely the full moon. The quirky thing about it is that it'll be a total eclipse, right? So what's funny is that it's like this new start that's supposed to be illuminated in your life, like you're supposed to like discover something, finally get a aha moment, right, kind of feeling. Yet there's an eclipse there, so it could be that there's still something, I think it has to do with the unknown. I think it has to do with, I don't think you have a very precise idea of what it is that is coming. Hence again, why you'd have this feeling. It's because it's not something that you are particularly manifesting. I'm not sure if I'm expressing myself properly here. Like you haven't been thinking, oh, I want, you know, this kind of car, or I want a house, or like, it's not like that. It's much more, I have the word open. It's almost like you want to be surprised. You don't want to know what it is. You don't want to know what's coming. You just like, you know something is coming. You want it. You have all the right energy, right? You're welcoming it with the Empress. You know it's going to be beautiful. You know it's going to be lucrative. And so you can't wait, yet you know that you have to like stay in one place. You're finishing this cycle. And you feel it really to be like unfair to you. But on the contrary, I'm sure that it's in the right order of things, right? And remember, it's infinite. There's something infinite about, there's something really infinite about this possibility. It's really beautiful. It's beautiful because it's how do you say? It's marvelous. That's what it is. You'll be marveled. That's how I'm feeling. I was like, what is this feeling? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here. It's a beautiful energy. I hope you can. I hope I'm sort of sending you this energy, the marvel, being marveled, feeling that it's marvelous. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.